95% of our mental processing is in our subconscious mind. We're not conscious of it. And a very similar percentage of our bodily processes are also something that we're not conscious of, we're not consciously making happen. So if we want to create a new result in our body, then it's really helpful to be able to work with the body on more of a subconscious and cellular way. Really get to the automatic processes in order to make a real change. I mean, our bodies are able to do miraculous, amazing things. And our behaviors are a result of our belief system. It's not our thoughts. Our thoughts are symptoms of our beliefs. Our behaviors are symptoms of our beliefs. So it's really important to get to that root level in order to make these changes. Now, one example of how amazing the body is at making spontaneous changes is I have a friend whose son was born without a brain. And by the time he was, I don't know how old, but within the first 1 or 2 years of life, he had a full brain. And, people recover spontaneously from things like cancer and strokes and paralysis all of the time. And we can really work with the body and the mind to speed up this process of either losing weight or healing some kind of an ailment that we have, really getting healthy, putting our bodies into an optimal place. Now, this exercise that I'm going to share with you came from me really connecting with my body, and I experiment all the time with these exercises and just to see, what's going to produce results, because I only use myself things that produce results, and I only use with my clients and teach things that produce results. So this is a very unique exercise, but it's something that you can do anytime, anywhere, and it works. I would suggest doing it while you're lying in bed, when you wake up before you start your day, or you could do it before you go to sleep. If you do it before you go to sleep, then it can work even more with the subconscious. So as I go into this, keep in mind that your cells are listening to you. Your cells are listening to you. So every time you say, this thing is going to kill me, or every time you say, this is going to make me fat, or this is going to be really bad for me, your body's listening and your body's taking notes, and you're like, okay, sugar's bad. Sugar's going to make me fat. Well, guess what? You have a lot more likely chance of getting fat from sugar because your body's going to go right to work and do what you're telling it. Now, it doesn't work black and white like that, but you're increasing the chances of your body complying with what you're telling it. All right, so a really good resource on this is You Are the Placebo by Dr. Joe Dispenza. He did extensive studies on the placebo effect and the nocebo effect, and really how the mind interacts with the body and creates spontaneous effects within the body. So you want to really pay attention to how you're speaking to your body. Now, that's where this exercise comes in. We're going to take it a step further and intentionally talk to our bodies. So this can go in a variety of ways, but that's basically the premise of the exercise, is talking to your body. And the first thing you can do, if you're in a place where you are overweight, or your body's out of balance, you have chronic pain, you're sick, you have some kind of an ailment that you're looking to correct, all right, you can talk to your body and you can say, I'm sorry, and put your hands on your body, physically connect with your body. You can put your hands, you can't really see, you can put your hands on your heart, on your stomach, and connect with your body. And you can say, I'm so sorry for anything that I've done to hurt you. I'm so sorry if I've ever overloaded you. I'm so sorry if I've ever deprived you. And really connect with yourself that way. You have a little girl or boy inside of you that's listening. You have your cells that are listening. These parts of yourself are listening to you all day long as you're the leader of yourself. And so any good leader will apologize when making mistakes. And this is not about guilt. It's not about shame. It's just about doing the right thing, you know? So you can put your hands on your body and you can say, I'm so sorry for overloading you or depriving you. And you can even say, please forgive me. And just really feel that apology circulating throughout your body. If you pay attention, you'll really be able to feel this. All right, now the next step is to ask, say, what can I do? What can I do? How can I contribute to bringing us back into balance and harmony? And when I say us, I mean the whole universe that's within you. You have your cells, you have your nervous system, you have your subconscious mind. All of it's working together. And so you can ask, what can I do to bring us back into harmony? Because you are the hands and the feet and the mouth. You're the one that takes the action. And so you can ask your body, you can ask your mind, you can ask your heart, what can I do? What can I say? What can I eat? What can how can I exercise? What are the things that I can do to bring us back into balance and harmony? And then you can be quiet and just listen. Listen to the answer. Now, you might get a very obvious sign, or it might be very, very subtle, but trust yourself. And it may just feel like you may just have a knowing, and it may feel like, oh, well, that's obvious, you know. You might get a sign that says, you know, I only need to, I need to eat less, or I need to walk outside every day, or, you know, now it's time to start a yoga routine. Now it's time to start meditating. Now it's time to eliminate certain behaviors. And you'll get messages like this. You'll get answers like this. So it's really 3 steps. Is apologizing with sincerity and compassion for yourself, the one apologizing, and then asking, how can I make it better? How can I bring everything back into balance? And then it's listening and receiving that message. And then the last part, that's actually the most important, is putting it to work. But when you do this process, you'll have a shift inside of you that suddenly doesn't feel the compulsion to do the unhealthy behaviors. Now, I will say that what causes that compulsion towards unhealthy behaviors has to do with emotional traumas. And so if this exercise doesn't go along with something that's addressing the emotional traumas, then it's not going to be as powerful. So it's really important to have a method of addressing those emotional traumas. And that's what I teach my Recharge students all about. That's what I do with my clients. That's I've got some YouTube videos. So let me know in the comments what avenue you would like to go down if you would like to start addressing the root of overeating, of drinking, of losing your temper, of losing your patience, of not sleeping, of overworking yourself. All of these are symptoms of unresolved traumas. And, you know, that's really the essence of what we do in the programs that I'm offering. So go try this exercise and see how it feels, and see what answers you get, and then see what results you see. This is going to help everything just naturally flow. It's going to help you to naturally follow the routines that are going to be best for you and your body. and it's going to help you to naturally heal because you're doing the things that that create healing for yourself, and you're not sabotaging it, you're not avoiding it, you're actually doing the things, and it's easy. It doesn't feel like a chore, it doesn't feel like a burden, it feels natural. So let me know how that goes, and let me know if you're interested in going deeper into resolving the root of these challenges, and really making that transformation.